All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So it's funny, I wasn't going to do this today, but I feel the need to do it. So I'm going to see whose mind you're on and why are you on their mind. I'm only going to bring in one person because I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. Y'all know that's not my specialty, but we're going to try. We're going to try. A for effort. If you guys need anything, check it out down below. I got my Pinterest. I've got my Instagram, my Amazon shop, my Etsy shop. Everything I have to offer is down there, guys. Okay. So somebody could be thinking about you that is making their healing a priority. You and this person could be a lot alike. It could be something that they don't want to admit. It's like the longer that you and this person are separate, because I feel like this is someone who's separate. I think this is a separation, whether this is a family member, a friend, or a lover. Someone here is saying, you know what? I'm understanding you better now. I never respected you, now I do. I never seen you as an adult, now I do. It's like someone's view and vision around you, because they're healing, is starting to see you differently. They're starting to see your side. They're starting to understand you. And I think this person's also starting to recognize that you guys have a soul connection. Now, that doesn't mean that you're meant to be together. That doesn't mean that this is going to be your favorite friend or family member. But what it means is that there was a reason for the season, and that this person at one point could have resented you, hated you, was pissed at you. You were the problem. You were the bully. You were the villain. But now that they're healing, they're understanding the purpose. You had purpose. You've helped heal me. I now see you as a blessing. And this is why. That's what I'm saying. Goodness. Somebody's allergies could be bothering them here coming up. My nose is starting to run all of a sudden. Somebody could be getting the flu or a cold. If you start getting flu symptoms, your legs are going to start hurting first. Like you just got done with a really good gym day. If you do not go to the gym, if you're not working out your legs, if you're not doing anything different and your legs start hurting, you could be getting the flu. And if that's the case, email me and I can give you some pointers on how to get rid of it before it starts. They say one day when we leave this world behind, we'll leave a life worth remembering. What's that song? They say one day you leave this world behind, you live a life you will remember. Okay. What do you not see? There was a choice made from love. Okay, so you could have ended up making the final decision here. You could have been the one that said, I can't do this anymore. We can't do this anymore. I can't keep trying to be your daughter and you don't know how to be my parent. I can't keep trying to love you and you hurting me more than anything. Somebody here understands why you had to choose yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, it could be family. Could be somebody you were married to or somebody you were supposed to get married to is what I want to say. It could be someone who, this is someone where there could have been collaboration. There could have been giving and receiving. They could have felt like their giving and receiving was fair. You could have felt like it was breadcrumbing. And then I'm seeing an ending happening. So you're on someone's mind who has regrets around you. They regret not being able to see this relationship or dynamic through the eyes that they now see it through. I wish I would have had this clarity. I wish I would have been this understanding or able to see it through your eyes. What this person needs to keep in mind is that they've been healing. So the more that they heal, the more that they're going to be able to be patient, be kind, be understanding, see something through another person's eyes. It isn't listening to excuses or even accepting excuses. It's recognizing that just because something didn't go the way we wanted it to or the way that we thought it should, didn't mean it's a lie, doesn't mean it's the truth. When we're wounded, we're so quick to want to get to the point. But is that the truth? Are you a liar? When that's not necessarily Always the best thing to do. Not everything's black and white. Not everything is the truth or a lie. There are gray areas. There are moments when you think you need more information and people are like, wait, you have plenty of information. Why you need more? That's what I'm saying. And it's like when this person was not healed, they approached you in this very cold and logical way. Very detached, very cold. If it don't make sense, I ain't doing it. If it makes sense, I'll do it. So this person could have been really hard to show up for. It could have been hard to love them because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups and you're looking at the Two of Cups. So you're like, I want to give this person everything. Let's go on vacations together. Let's fall in love. Let's build a family. Let's be besties. We're going to be cousins. I know we cousins, but we besties too. That could have been this energy here. But you could have decided to focus on your healing, or you could have decided to take yourself out of something because that was you showing your self-love. Now, this person could have felt that what they were giving and what they were doing was enough for you guys to continue this forward. So if this was a family member, a friend, a lover, this is someone who felt, you know what, the bare minimum's enough. Because I'm saying that they breadcrumbed you. I'm saying that they're doing self-reflection on their part. Why did it crumble? Why did it not work out? Why did I take action and you seen it as lack when I thought it was a ton? Well, I think what they're now saying is that they were breadcrumbing. You'll get what you get. You won't pitch a fit. You lucky you getting something. That was this person's energy. And you're like, listen, I ain't asking for the whole loaf, but you gonna give me more than one piece of bread. I do know that. That's what I'm saying here. And that could have been you needing to have your own self-love to say, you know what? I've asked you multiple times to give me more than one piece of bread and you keep on keeping on. So I'm going to go to the store and get my own bread. And guess what? I'm not coming back from the store. That could have been the energy. It was like moderation needed to take place. Balance needed to happen, but there was no way for balance to happen without this person being able to see things through your eyes. Now, I would say that that could be a life lesson to really evolve us to the next level when it comes to our relationship and dynamics. Because if you're in a relationship, no matter what kind it is, love, friend, family, and you are only seeing things through your perspective, you're not able to be shifted, you're not able to be persuaded, you're not even able to do the different folks, different strokes, still love you anyways. It's like that could be a learning lesson for some people, and some people learn it the hard way. And I feel that you could have had to take yourself out of something. I'm hearing Billie Eilish. I want you to stay. I want you to stay. This person could have wanted you to stay. But for some of you, they didn't speak up, or they didn't try to make it right, or they didn't try to fix it. This could have been that family member where it's like you went to Christmas and you got tired of always going in and always being bullied, but them saying that you're the bully. So you could have said, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this family no more. And instead of the family looking at one another and going, oh God, we done no, y'all, I think we took it over the edge. We really need to go fix this. Instead of that happening, they could have been like, whatever, she'll get over it. He'll get over it. Whatever, leave him alone. But now this person could be in deep self-reflection. Why is it when I was giving and receiving and I thought that I was giving teamwork, it wasn't enough? Why is it when I thought I was bringing balance to something and that I was giving enough for this to be healed, it wasn't enough? I need to do soul searching on my lack. I need to understand why the foundation we built crumbled. That's what I'm saying. Again, this person breadcrumbed. This person was in the energy of what I give is enough. Be happy you're getting anything. This again could have been that family member that was taking you for granted. Some of you, this could be a co-parent who always seen you through these eyes that were not good. They could have seen you as someone who was nagging. They could have seen you as someone who was jealous. They could have seen you as someone who was never happy. it was like the energy that they portrayed you in is not who you truly are. So when people would meet you as the baby mama, as the baby daddy, people would be like, wait, this is the same person you've been talking about? Because you've been saying they mean, but they don't seem too mean. That's what I'm saying here. And now that this person is healed, there could be recognition, if this is a co-parent, that this person is finally able to see why you feel the way you do, why you maybe have resentment, why you're protecting your children if that's what you need to do, why you question what they're giving. This could be a co-parent who makes promises and don't keep them. 6 of Pentacles. I said I'll be there, won't I? Yeah, but you usually don't show up. I don't care. Quit calling me. I'll get there when I get there. That could be this energy. Really taking for granted what they had. Someone here took for granted what they had, and now they no longer have it. And now they're understanding why you decided to make a choice from love, self-love, and said, you know what? I'm going to take myself out of it. I don't want to be a part of this. Nope. I don't want to be a part of this. If this is the kind of love I got to give, or if this is the kind of love I got to get, I don't want it. If this is the kind of co-parenting situation I got to be a part of, nope, we're taking all of this. All of us is out of it. Nope, we ain't doing it. And now this person's understanding you on a deeper level. It's like they now see your side, your view. You're going to be getting some sort of truth. Something's going to be coming out to light. Something where someone was once confused, they won't be confused anymore. And it could be around what their emotional fulfillment is. So for some of you, because this person was not healed, there was a question of what makes me happy. So this person could have needed to conform or chase certain things that didn't make them happy. If this is a family member, this could have been that cousin where you guys always had each other's back. And that one time you needed them to have your back is the one time they had everybody else's back. And that could have come out. Oh, now that we're adults, you don't got my back. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. But you could not know that this family member is really starting to say, okay, what makes me happy? Why is it that when family started fighting, I jumped on grandma, grandpa's side, dad, mom's side, and didn't have my sister's back, didn't have my brother's back when I knew that their point, their view, their vision was right? Why didn't I speak up? Why am I so quick to change what my emotional fulfillment looks like when I say this is what makes me happy, this is what makes me fulfilled, this is what I love, yet I don't give it time, attention, and I don't water it? Here's an example. You can say that you love a family member. You can say that you love a friend. You can even say that you love your children or a lover. But if you're not willing to put in the time, the energy, the effort to nurture that relationship, I will argue with you and say that you do not love them. You might love the benefits of them. You might love the attention that they give you and what they bring into your life. But if you're not going out of your way to make sure that you are giving time and attention to the people who do it for you, then I would say you really need to question what your emotional fulfillment looks like and where your loyalty lies. And I think this is someone whose loyalty was able to be persuaded. It's like, yeah, they're loyal until they're not. That's what I'm saying. And you could have either known that or felt that. If this is a lover, this could have been a lover who was loyal to the money, loyal to the security, loyal maybe to a family unit with the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles could be a family unit, some sort of stability. So that could be, well, I live in California, you live in Florida. I'm loyal to my stability, which means I'm not leaving my job, I'm not leaving this house, I'm not leaving any of this. And you could have been along the energies of, oh, okay. I mean, I was loyal to this, but you saying that is making me realize that I got to show self-love. You're loyal to your things and I'm not included. So I'm going to show self-love and I'm going to say, you know, I love you. I think you're a soulmate. I think you're a twin flame. I think this is something wonderful, but I'm going to go focus on my healing because there's obviously something missing. That's what I'm saying. Now, if this is a lover, this is definitely a lover who doesn't trust you at all. They don't trust you at all. But they could be having regrets around the fact that there was communication or action that could have been taken. It's like, there are things I know I could have said. There is action I know I could have taken. And that could be the regret on their part. I could have done something differently. I could have spoke up instead of staying silent. I could have. So someone here is attached to your energy because you're focused on your healing and they're in the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. I should have done this. I should have done that. This could be someone who's realizing that they should have stayed loyal to their plans and their obligations and their promises, and they didn't do it. And now the repercussions of that is that they're missing out. This could have been a lover where you were like, oh, you're one of those where you say one thing and do another. Oh, okay, well, I'm out. Thank you though. And you could have focused on your healing. Well, this person could regret either not communicating with you in a better way, not letting you know the game plan, or they could regret not moving the schedule around, fitting you in their life. I mean, I'm going to be blunt. I'm a single mom and I work a full-time job. There are still times where I will make time for someone if I want to. Even if that means just going to their house and me sleeping there or them sleeping where I live. If you want to make time for someone, you will. And if you won't make time for them, you're making excuses or you're procrastinating, I would say that you don't want it as much as you claim that you do. And for some of you, this could have been the relationship where it was always you needing to pick up the phone, you needing to drive to their home. It was always you taking the action. And they could now be recognizing, oh, I thought I was a team player. I thought that I was giving and receiving and that we were really going to be able to balance this out. But what I'm seeing now is that I never picked up the phone and called you. It was always you calling me. I never made sure to make action or take action and plan dates. You always did that. I never came over to your house and stayed with you and made myself at home at your house. You always came to my house. It's like you over accommodated for too long. And now that you're not doing that, now that you're not over accommodating, you're not tiptoeing, you're not going above and beyond to try to make something work, someone here is feeling the absence of that. Now, if this is a lover that's moving on, they could be moving on, but they could be reevaluating the ending between you two and why it took place and how in their next relationship they can do better. So they might not be spying on you. They could be, but they could just be thinking about the past. And this could be someone who's saying, well, you know, there were times when I should have apologized, but I didn't. There were times when I desired to text so-and-so and say, do you know how crazy I am about you? And I didn't. It was like this person was full of desires that they would hold themselves back when it come to you. And even though they might not be taking the action towards you, there's an evaluation around how they handled the dynamic with you, where it went wrong, and how they need to do better next time. They need to be willing to say the things that they don't want to say. Even if it has emotion involved, even if it has truth involved, they have to be willing to take action that they're scared of taking, even if it's action that's impulsive. I mean, hell, that reminds me of the people that you date and you're like, listen, I don't want to end this. I think we should just continue. I know we said we were just going to have dinner, but I think we should go somewhere else. Like, let's continue this. Improv. That's kind of what I'm getting. But it's like this person just couldn't get out of their element. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody could be thinking about you that's reevaluating your guys' dynamic and learning from it and how they can do better in the future and where they went wrong. And it's like, it's no longer a secret. Secret's out. Cat's out of the bag. They feel like they fucked it up. Yeah, and they're starting to see that if they would have had the strength and the courage to do that, you would have either not been so guarded or you would have clung on tighter. So there's a recognition of, if I would have just done this, I bet that I would have got a different version of you. A version of you that wouldn't have wanted to let me go. A version of you that would have held on to me tighter. Someone here sees you as the kind of person where you turned your back and it bothers them. It bothers them. And there's a question of why. Why do you want nothing to do with me? Why do you not want me in your life anymore? Oh, I know why. Because I did the bare fucking minimum. I didn't make you feel safe. I didn't make you feel like you were able to tell me what you wanted, what you felt, what you were thinking. I didn't do any of that. Oh, I get it now. So that's what I'm saying, okay? All right, leave it here. Have a blessed day.